Hola amigos, welcome back to my channel. So I was going through the comments on the comment section on my previous video, and I saw that someone wrote that Australia Day is coming very soon. And as I read that, I thought, okay, that's interesting, but what is Australia Day? And I figured I've been reacting to so much Australian content lately that I should know what that means. So I went on YouTube, of course, and I searched what is Australia Day, and of course I found a video that explains all about it. It's called Understanding Australia Day, and we have it right here. So without any further ado, let's just see what this video has for us today. Let's go.
Australia Day is one of the biggest national celebrations observed in our country.
Okay.
Many people celebrate the day in different ways and for different reasons, while some don't celebrate it at all. So why is Australia Day so significant? And what does it actually commemorate? To understand Australia
Yeah, that's me with the question marks. I'm the kangaroo with the question marks.
Australia Day, we need to go back in history and look at what happened in the year 1770, when Captain James Cook and his crew landed at Botany Bay in Australia, after sailing from their home in Great Britain. After arriving, Captain Cook sailed the east coast of Australia and drew the first map of New South Wales to take home to Britain. This would pave the way for further British interest in the country we know today. 18 years later, in 1788, Captain Arthur Phillip and his crew, who were on board the First Fleet, sailed into Port Jackson. The fleet was made up of 11 ships, who travelled from Britain to Australia to start a new British colony. On the 26th of January, Captain Arthur Phillip raised the flag of Great Britain at Sydney Cove, marking the beginning of Australia's first British colony. That is why Australia Day occurs on this date every year, and people celebrate it because it marks the beginning of modern Australia. However, before Captain Cook or Captain Phillip set foot in Australia, a thriving Indigenous population had already occupied the land for more than 60,000 years. Despite this, the First Fleet took possession of the land and declared it property of Britain. This is why many consider celebrating Australia Day on the 26th of January distasteful. Although that day created a new home and country for many people, it also meant the invasion and mistreatment of Indigenous peoples already living in Australia. Rather than a celebration, Australia Day is seen as a day of mourning for the loss of land, language, culture and family that Indigenous Australians have suffered, and which is still felt today.
January 26th, that's very soon, actually. So I see why the comment said that Australian Day is coming soon. Okay, I can see why this is a controversial topic to celebrate or not to celebrate. It actually reminds me a lot of the story of Mexico as well. So, and don't quote me on this. This is my, I wasn't paying that much attention on my history classes, but so Mexico was conquered by the Spanish, and they were actually very lucky, the Spaniards, because they came at around the time that a prophecy in Mexico said that one of our gods would come back to land from the sea with a beard, something like that. And when the Spaniards came, I think it was Hernan Cortés, they put the Mexicans put two and two together, and they thought, okay, these are the gods from our prophecy, so they welcomed them. And eventually they conquered us, but then we did have an Independence Day years after. So in Mexico we celebrate Independence Day, but that's why in Mexico we speak Spanish. That's why most of the country, or a big chunk of the country, is Catholic, and we have a lot of Spanish traditions. So I'm just bringing this up because it reminds me of the history of Mexico, that we were conquered, right? So yeah, I see why this topic is controversial, but let's finish the video and see.
Because of this, many people refer to this day as Invasion Day, Day of Mourning, or Survival Day. Over time, the reason for
It seems to be a controversial topic. I'm not gonna say if you should or shouldn't celebrate Australia Day, because I have no idea, especially not after watching only a 3-minute video. But if you are Australian, let me know if you will celebrate Australia Day, why and why not. And also the question from this video saying, what does Australia Day mean to you? Will you celebrate or will you not? And then on the other hand, this is actually intriguing me a lot. There's this next recommended video called "What is National Sorry Day?" That sounds like a funny tradition. I don't know if it's a funny tradition or not. It might be a very serious topic. I don't know, but I just find the name of this holiday funny. So I might watch this video next. But anyway, I guess that is it for today's video. As usual, if there is anything you'd like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments below and I'll make sure I get to it as soon as I possibly can. But without any further ado, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I love you. Happy Australia Day. And if you're not celebrating it, I still wish you a happy day. And I will see you next time. Bye.